Oh, there we go. Okay, I'm live. Here we go. Okay, cool. Now I can share the screen. I'm gonna share it. I'm gonna share it in the Discord. To see the screen, please join the TikTok as well. But you can see my screen here. Okay. Cool. I'm sending this in both Discords now. Web Hunter, thanks for joining. If you don't follow, please follow. Please keep liking y'all, and then share as well. Okay, I just shared the YouTube link. The follow, bro. Green Gold, what up? Can y'all see my screen? Anybody that's in the YouTube? Okay, it says that I'm sharing. I can't tell. Oh, okay, I am. Dope. This is sick. This is awesome. Cool. You see it? Yeah. Okay. Dope. What up, Ty? Thanks for joining. If you don't follow. Okay. Cool. All right, we're also live on YouTube, but stay in the TikTok as well. Keep hitting the like, share it, all that jazz, y'all. Okay, Chuck, we're getting there, bro. We're getting there. What I need to do though is get this Windows thing set up. There's a way to stream at the same time on TikTok and YouTube. I'm telling you, there's a magic to this. Anyways. So y'all can see my screen. Say in the comments if you can. There's 3 people in the YouTube. There's 9. Okay, perfect. Cool. Mute TikTok, but stay on since I'm in YouTube. Or I'll mute myself on the YouTube so that you have to be on the TikTok. Here, I'll unmute so that if you're just on the YouTube, you can hear both. Gay Kava, bro. Oh my god, it's so good. We don't have the closest one in Chicago to me. It's so good. It's so good. Yeah, I know you told me, bro. I was only. What up, balls? Love the name, bro. Thanks for joining. Tailored VTG. Thanks for joining. Make sure to keep tapping the screen, y'all. Make sure to share the live. If you could join on TikTok and YouTube, that would be great. Just make sure to mute me on one of them. So on YouTube, you can see my screen. So yeah, on Kava, we got the daily W going up. For sure. Like I said, we got the 200 EMA at 95.51. We got the 200-day moving average at 109.80. Brandon, thanks for joining. Stellar, thanks for joining. Lance, thanks for joining. Make sure to follow Chuck and I if you don't. Share the live out. Yeah, if we get past 88, this thing's going to fly. So this is easily the best setup in the market right now. Clear double bottom at this fib here at 70. We got in at 72. Couldn't ask for much better of an entry, frankly. So, yeah, I like it a lot. I like that a lot. Any questions on Kava or Tesla so far? We'll go to just the S&P at the moment. Bro, it's either going to be down a ton or up a ton. Like, there's no in between. No in between. No, there's no fucking way. I know. It's so the whole thing's very interesting, honestly, that there hasn't been any. I thought the exact same thing. It's funny that you say that. So, anyways, the S&P, we got an inverse head and shoulders here. Like I told y'all, what was that, Chuck? Back in April, May, I said that. Played out perfectly. 640. I don't see how we don't see 640. I don't see how we don't see $640 on the S&P. 636.50 is my target this week for SPY. That would be my target this week for SPY. For sure. Over 636, I think we could see 661, honestly. What do you think about that, Chuck? I know you've been saying 690. I like it. I like that a lot. I like 690 a lot. That would be fantastic. That would be fantastic. Yeah, to August 1st, yeah. Because they're going to keep pushing back until they can get a bunch of deals. You know, like, for example, they got China at the 11th hour. They got Vietnam at the 11th hour, all that kind of stuff. So they got the important ones done. They need to get EU, like, officially signed. But, yeah, I agree with you. If that August 1st thing that Bessent said today is to believe, which I don't know why. He's normally the truth teller, so I don't know why we wouldn't believe him. I would agree with you. I think we're going to go to 690. You've been saying it for a while, which, by the way, is the minus 382 extension on SPY daily. So, all right, I'll just remember, keep tapping the screen, share the live out if you could. Shout out to everybody who's sharing and joining. We appreciate y'all. Make sure to follow. If you don't follow, make sure to follow Chuck. Did what, bro? Yeah, bro, keep hitting that. That's how other people can see it. Yeah. We are old, bro. We're in our 30s. We are old, bro. Who else is 30 in here? Who else is 30? Who else? Say if you're 30 and above, or say if you're 30 and below. What up, Freddie? Thanks for joining, bro. If you don't follow, drop a follow. Share the live if you could. Okay. Let's look at QQQ. 22, Jesus. What do you mean 29 plus, bro? So you're 30. I like that. I'm going to start telling people that too. Yeah, I'm 29 plus. I'm 29 plus, aka 31. That's how old I am. I feel old as shit. I feel old as hell. 22, bro. God. If I could take what I knew now and give it to my 22-year-old self, bro. Good for you, bro, to be on here. At 22, I was not on TikTok stock. I wasn't on YouTube stock videos, nothing, bro. I was drinking copious amounts of alcohol and doing other illegal things. I'll definitely be using this for gags. My birthday is February. Yeah, that's funny. Yeah, contracting out in Qatar. Oh, nice, bro. You're contracting in Qatar. That's dope. Taylor VTG is 27. Another good age, bro. I'm telling you. I'll tell you what, though. I kind of feel like I hit my prime coming into my 30s, bro. Anthony, thanks for joining, bro. If you don't follow, please drop a follow. Keep hitting the screen, y'all. Let's get to 4K likes. And you see that orange heart up there, y'all? Chuck joined my fan club. You got to join the fan clubs, bro. So join the fan club. I think it's free. Yeah, coworkers with T's wife. Oh, you're coworkers with T's wife. That's dope, bro. Hell yeah. Kimura's good people. Oh, she's great people. Very good people. I was wrecked at 22. Yeah, I was wrecked at 22 as well. I was making really good money, actually. I was selling timeshare at the time, but I was a total degenerate. All right, let's look at QQQ here. Remember, y'all, keep tapping the screen. Let's get to 4K likes as soon as possible. Naj, thanks for joining, bro. Nenly, Rebond, thanks for joining, everybody. Just remember, if you don't follow, drop a follow. Share the live. Make sure to follow my boy C Money here. So, yeah, QQQ hit this 114 extension, 556.59 on Friday. We need over 557. If we get over 557, I think we can go to 580. What do you think about that, Chuck? Yeah. Oh yeah, for sure. Let's look at Bitcoin quick. Oh, Bitcoin looks nice. Yeah, on Qs, you mean? Yeah. No, I agree. I agree with that totally. You know what I just realized? I need to. That's going to be super distracting. I need to figure out how to set up Streamlabs for sure because I just realized all the people on the YouTube can't hear when you're talking and are probably wondering why I'm not talking. We'll figure it out. Chuck and I are old, y'all. Okay, we're in our 30s. Jack, what up, bro? If that's Jack from the Discord, I don't think you follow me, so you better. Gingerbread, what up, brother or sister? If you don't follow, make sure to follow. Y'all, let's get to 5K likes. Keep tapping the screen. Come on, y'all. That's how other people find the stream. Come on. Come on. Just mute the YouTube and keep the TikTok unmuted. Yeah, bro. That's what I did at first. And then we got complaints. There's some people who refuse to get TikTok and are only on the YouTube because they're stupid. Or they just, I shouldn't say that. I shouldn't say that. Anyways, Bitcoin looks nice. I like Bitcoin for a move to 112 minimally. Yeah, Jack, why don't you follow, bro? You better follow me and Chuck. Yeah, I definitely like Bitcoin to a move to 112. Over 112, I like move to 117. The 1382 fib extension is 117K on Bitcoin. I think that'll be seen in like 1 to 2 months. Yeah, 117K. And that's super conservative, by the way. That's a super conservative price target on Bitcoin for 1 to 2 months. The hype on what, bro? Nah, bro, Ethereum's chart looks fire. I was talking about it last night before you got on. I can't even admit that, or I can't even believe I was saying it, but because I hate Ethereum, but low key, that chart looks like it wants 4K. I might buy some just for the trade. Someone's dishwasher just finished. Yeah. Mine makes the same noise. What up, Stacks? If you don't follow, please follow. Y'all, keep tapping the screen. Let's get to 10K likes as fast as possible, y'all. Don't forget to send some roses. TikTok keeps telling me to say that. And thank you to my boy, Kel, for sending the hat and mustache. Oh, TikTok wants me to start a new goal here. I don't get this stuff, man. Let's go for the dino. Here we go. Somebody send a dinosaur. TikTok wants me to, okay, we'll pin it. TikTok wants me to get a dinosaur. I don't know what that means. It means it's NFT resurgence. Hell yeah, bro. Hell yeah. Oh, you mean on Ethereum? Yeah, I agree with you. I do agree with you, actually. Damn, somebody just sent the dino. Thanks, Chuck. This is overstimulating as fuck. Yeah, bro, I agree. Okay, let's switch off of crypto. I'll tell you what, Chuck, and everybody always wants the cheap plays. Intel looks super nice. So Intel chart is back to looking super fire if we get over 23. So the 200 EMA is at 23, and we need over that. But if we get over that, we're going to 27 and then 29. There's a gap at 29. I'm going to play this week for all the cheapskates, all the cheapos. I appreciate you, man. I like a cheap play too. And this will be a nice cheap leap. We'll get some 2027 30 calls. Somebody pull that up because I can't leave my phone. Somebody that's in here, what up, Morpheus? Make sure to drop a follow, bro, or broette. If you don't follow, make sure to keep tapping the screen, y'all. Let's get to 10K likes, share the live. Somebody pull that up for me right now. Pull up January 15th. Chuck can't do it either because then his screen will go black. That's the one annoying part about TikTok. Somebody go on Robinhood, look up, or Webull, look up the January 15th, 2027 Intel 30 calls and tell me what the open interest is. I don't care about the volume. Just tell me the open interest. Drop that in the comments. Thanks for the follow, whoever just followed. Make sure to follow my boy C Money too. He's the other teacher for anybody that's taking the masterclass. He's the other teacher, just so y'all know. He's good people. Anyways, I love Intel. I like Intel to about $30. Intel looks fire. 17,000 open interest on the January 15th, 2027 30 calls. Oh, bro. I'm playing that for sure. Bro, that's insane. Normally, like over 1,000 is good open interest on a leap, especially on Robinhood. Is that a typo, Brennan, or are you serious? 17K open interest on the January 15th, 2027. What up, Christina? If you don't follow, drop a follow, girl. We appreciate you joining. Holy shit. No, we're definitely playing those, bro. INTC daily chart. Clear daily W. 17,778, Chuck. That we gotta play those, bro. I like a move to 30 OI on January 15th, 2027 calls is over 17,000. Big move coming. That's definitely going to play. That's definitely going to be a play this week. So there you go. Shalom. What up, Trey? What up, baby? Trey's been a long time friend. He used to work for me, actually. Good kid. If you're into wrestling or mixed martial arts, go give him a follow. Trey, like the live, share it with your DGen friends, bro. Keep tapping the screen, y'all. Let's get to 10K likes. Edgar done messed me up. I'd be looking closer or in the money these days. Yeah, bro. I didn't mess you up. I turned you into a beast. That's what it's all about. They pay way better. The in the money's pay better, bro. The in the money's definitely pay better. 17K. Damn, that's crazy. Thank you, Bilal, for confirming that in the YouTube. That's crazy. 17K open interest. That's wild. That's wild. Fred, thanks for joining, bro. If you don't follow, make sure to drop a follow, share the live, y'all. Keep sharing this, please, people. Keep tapping the screen. Oh, we got to set up a new goal. Because Chuck hit me with a dino. All right, let's set a new goal. A finger heart. Let's see what that is. I don't get what these are at all, but TikTok keeps telling me to set goals. Okay, man. So that's big time. I'm glad we talked about Intel on here. You know what? Man, we keep smashing these goals. Thanks, y'all. I don't know what that does, but that's like supposed to be good for more people finding the live, apparently. I'll tell you what else looks really good that we were in that I took minimal profits on last week is Lyft. Lyft looks fire. So if you're still in Lyft, congrats, because the move to 17 is definitely coming, like for sure. Yeah, bro. Oh my, I didn't, bro. See, the chart always makes the news, y'all. Chuck just made a great point. I didn't even think about it. Chuck just made a great say, y'all. The chart makes the news. So Elon was out fucking putting his finger in his asshole this weekend instead of worrying about our robo taxis and trying to start his own political party. This thing, oh man, yeah, we're gonna have to look at Lyft again too. I mean, so this thing y'all can see broke out of that bull flag. If Kurt's on here, he remembers. Keep tapping the screen, y'all. Let's get to 10K like. Let's get to 10K likes. And we broke out of this. Kurt, you still here, bro? We broke out of this bull flag that I've been telling Kurt for a while was getting really tight, and looks like it wanted to break out. And sure enough, we got as low as 1437, got literally as low as you could on the bull flag, and then it broke out to 1650. And above 1673, I think we're going to go to 1750 and then 1915. Masterclass starts this week. I day trade options on SPY. Any advice for this week? Trey? We went over SPY already, but we can talk about it again for sure. I think SPY is going to go to 634 this week. Are you taking longer dated contracts, or are you trading short-term options? Since you told me that stuff, I've been telling my brother I'm looking like a psychic. Yeah, bro. I told you, the fibs, man. Yeah, bonk. Oh, we got to set up another goal here. And y'all just keep smashing these. I don't know what this is, but okay, we'll do a bigger one this time. Community crown, whatever that is. All right, let's smash this one now, y'all. Let me pin this. Chuck, I feel like an old head, man, but we're going to figure out this streaming. Keep tapping. Let's get to 10K likes, y'all. Yeah, Solano coin. What's the ticker? What's the ticker on it? Yob. No. He's Bonk chart. Sure, yeah, we can look at the Bonk chart. What up, Splat Daddy? Thanks for joining, bro. If you don't follow, please follow. Y'all share this live out too. I haven't either. We're not into crypto like that. But let me pull it up. Remember, y'all, if you Chuck, are you on the YouTube as well? No. Here, let me ask somebody to share the YouTube link into the TikTok. So we're live streaming on YouTube too, y'all. Chuck, we need to figure out there's a way for both of us to stream together on YouTube, so like both of our faces could be up there. We got to do a little I never thought I would get another. Is this it, bro? Are you right chart? Hold up. No, bro. I ordered it. I ordered the computer. I'm going to pick it up. Broke boy would be being on a. Come on, bro. I'm just playing. I just don't like Windows is all, bro. That's really what it is. I just don't like it. No, yeah, but we'll get into it. Keep hitting the live, y'all. You can only go live together on mobile. Oh, that sucks. No, bro, you can't. That's what I was telling you. We need a Windows computer. Like they must have some deal with Windows because they're Chinese. I'm telling you. Yeah, like I don't know, whatever decimal this is to like 0.00035. Yeah, that's on like an actual post. That's not on a live. You can't do that on a live. Trust me, I know it's weird, bro. These platforms got to get it together. No, for real though, because how is TikTok this giant popular thing, but you can't stream on a Mac? Like that makes no sense to me. Let's look at Uber quick. Okay, you can. But you have to screenshot a picture though still. You can't share your actual screen. Yeah, but we'd have to do all that beforehand. Yeah, no, that sounds terrible. Uber looks good as well, y'all, by the way. And I hadn't even thought of what Chuck had said with Elon being stupid. Uber looks like it could go to 100 pretty easily this week. Bonk's my long-term holding. You're holding $57,000 worth of Bonk? Or do you mean 57,000 coins, like 57, which is not that much at a valuation that low? Or do you mean you're holding $57,000 worth of Bonk? Respect if you are, don't get me wrong, but not my cup of tea. Yeah, that's diabolical, bro. That is diabolical. Make sure to let's get to 10K likes, y'all. 57K, bro. Wow. What up, Bree? Thanks for joining. If you don't follow, drop a follow. Make sure to like the live, y'all. Share it out. Let's get to 10K likes. I don't know what that. It's a crypto, bro. Bro, it's a meme coin. It's a meme coin for sure. Right, bro? It's a meme coin. Yep. It's a meme coin. No, it doesn't power nuclear energy, bro. Yeah, meme coin, but look at their website. All right, I'll pull their website up quick. Let's see here. We should, and then rug pull the community. I'm just playing. I just don't even get the point. Like, what would the utility of our token be? We already run a Discord. We run a class. Like, people can already pay to join all that. Bonk bets. That's bonk. Is this a sex coin? Bonk just sounds like it's nuclear power. Wait, y'all were being serious when you said that about bonk? This is nuclear power? Oh no, they're trolling us. They're trolling us. What is? I mean, I can't tell what they do based on their website. They have 140 integrations with what? Key projects, Bonk rewards, Bonk Mark, Bonk Scooper, Bonk Live, Bonk bets. Oh, you can sports bet on here. This is probably how you could sports bet, Chunk, through Bonk. I don't know. Everybody's saying that that's not true. Half the people are freaking out. Half the people aren't. I don't know. I stopped gambling. I'll be honest. I don't have time. I was on a heater and then I got real cold, bro. When I withdrew my account intentionally, just like I do with stocks, I withdrew my account down. I made it to, I don't know, Al, if my cousin's not still on here, he can tell you what I was at. We would draw it down to like 200. And I don't think I had a winning bet since then. Nah, it's probably just the meme with the Shiba dog being hit on the head. And they have Bonk Fun, which is like pump fun. Yeah, bro, I don't know. Let's get to 10K likes, y'all. We got to keep spreading this. That's what I really care about. We're considered a popular live. That's cool. I feel like we're not. Y'all join the fan club. So up at the top, there's an orange heart. Tap it and join my fan club. That again is apparently helps us grow. Don't care enough to look it up. Sports betting isn't it? Yeah, sports betting's not. Yeah, Alex and I will probably bet again when the NFL season comes around, but not right now. Okay, let's look at Nvidia really quick. Sorry, I got totally distracted there. Damn, Cam Whitmore was offered to the Suns in the KD trade, but Phoenix opted not to take him. Man, that brother's value is down bad. No, from the Rockets, Cam Whitmore. He got traded to the Wizards today, bro. Yeah, I like Nvidia if it can stay over 160 to 176. What do you think of that, Chuck? I got 167, then 176. That is my prediction on Nvidia. That's not bad. I like that too. 190 sounds good to me. I got a fib at 191, so I guess I can get down with that. Let's look at AMD. I'll tell you what, AMD is another one, bro. I was just a little not this week, bro. No. Like within the next 3 to 6 months type of thing. If bullish continuation continues. No, not this week. Definitely not this week. AMD is another one, bro. I was just a little early. I got us in at what, like 100, and then it went as low as 78, and now it's at fucking hit 145 last week, bro. It's depressing. Yeah, no, bro. Sorry, we got you excited. No, it's not going to hit 190 this week. She's something else for sure. Y'all keep tapping the screen. Make sure to share. We got to get more people in here. Bro, Chuck, I've seen you've been on your Twitter game today. There we go, bro. We got to pick our topics and just keep doing it. What up, Book One? If you don't follow, bro, drop a follow. Share the live out if you could. We're talking stocks, talking life. You like hood to what? Let me pull up the hood chart real quick. Let me pull up the hood chart quick. Oh yeah, the $1,000 thing. I know. I told you. If me and the lady get back together, I'm definitely putting another baby in her for sure. No, I told you, if Asia and I get back together, I'm going for another boy. Yeah, when? I like your attitude, bro. Appreciate you. No, Hood looks good to 100 though, bro. Again, I think Hood's definitely going to reach. As long as Hood stays above 91, I like Hood to 101. Go for twins? No, I don't want twins, bro. I already have 2 kids. I don't need 4 kids, but I'd be down for 3 total kids. Let's look at DraftKings quick. So DraftKings, we played the move. It was nice. We hit up to 42, rejected day after day after day, which is when I said I took profits. And then if it loses 39, I think it's going to go fill the gap down at 36. So if it gets back above 42, I think it's going to go to 55. So okay, it's 74 cents. Can somebody check and tell me if there's any options on GoPro? Will somebody check on Robinhood and just drop it in the comments of either stream if GoPro has options? Just drop the comment in either. in either stream, whether it's the YouTube or the TikTok. Guys, keep tapping the screen. Let's get to 15K likes. Nobody's joined the fan club, guys. The big orange heart up here at the top. Chuck is the only one who joined. Come on, y'all. Join the fan club. It's literally free to join the fan club. Just go up to this big orange heart, and then you hit. I don't know how to join, but Chuck somehow became my fan earlier today. There's options. There are options. Oh, cool. Tell me what's a $1 call on GoPro for next year cost? It's got to be dirt cheap. Got to be super cheap. I don't know. The chart doesn't look terrible if it stays above 70 cents. So it's $20 a contract. That's cheap as hell. Look at Chuck. Chuck's putting filters on. $20 a contract. That's cheap as hell. Kyle, thanks for joining, bro. If you don't follow, drop a follow. Share the live out. Maybe we'll play this. I mean, 18,000 open interest on what year? What year is that? Like January 2026? Man, Chuck, maybe something is brewing in GoPro. I mean, for $20 a contract, that's worth like a flyer of 10. 18,000 open interest. I might, man, add that to the list. I'm going to tweet this chart out. That's not bad. I like that. That's not bad. 18,000 open interest. We'll take that. I mean, that's a ton of for $20. Yeah, for the dollar calls, they said. That's exactly what I'm saying. Here, this is a cheap play too. If this holds 70, I like a move to 18,000 OI on the $1 January 2026 calls. I'm very curious about this. Y'all, it's like, remember when Trump posted that video, Chuck, of like he was showing people how he created tweets? That's what I'm doing right now. Y'all are watching me create tweets. Yeah, if we stay over 70, if we lose 70, we're going to go to 63 cents. But if we stay over 70 cents, I definitely like a move to at least 95. So yeah, add that to the list. Those are cheap as hell. With plenty of time too, $20 for, I mean, that's only 6 months, but still, I don't want to really be in GoPro that long. So that's plenty of time. That's like a hold it for July type of move. Cool. Nice. GoPro. Okay. GoPro is definitely going to be on the list. Some late additions today. Lyft, Intel, and GoPro. Somebody tell me is there any good chains on Lyft 2027 calls? Like, is there any good open interest on any of them? Somebody do that homework for me right now. Look at Lyft. Guys, let's get to 15,000 likes. Come on. Still, nobody's joined the fan club but Chuck. Nobody wants to join the fan club. And nobody's donated us this community crown. Somebody give us this crown, y'all. We're trying to hit some goals here. Yeah, GoPro looks nice. Lyft looks super nice. Somebody give me Pat McKnight. Welcome, brother. If you don't follow, drop a follow. Lyft looks super nice. Intel looks super nice. Those Intel calls too, Chuck. We definitely gotta monitor those. Show me Bolt. Show me Webull. Sure, we can go over Webull. Sorry, what did you say, Chuck? I have a whole tweet on that. I will send that out. We can talk about that, though. Majority of the stuff that people were talking about. Marble City Brick Club, welcome. If you don't, 18,000 OI on the Lyft ones, you're saying? Or you guys are talking about, you're still talking about GoPro. Nobody's looked up Lyft calls for me. Do we have any good? Lyft 27 call, 7,900. Open interest. Nice. Flash goal. 3 gifters send roses. Sure. Okay. Now we need roses. Send us some roses, y'all. We need 3 roses in the next 15 minutes. Get us to 15K likes ASAP, y'all. That's not bad either. So 115, 2027, 7,900 OI on Lyft. Those will be the ones I'm looking at then. I hate how out of the money that is, though. That's way out of the money. Like, I don't actually believe Lyft could do that, but I don't know. Make sure to share the live out, y'all, if you could. What up, Real Duck Kane? Anyways, Webull. So we added some shares on Friday because of this beautiful consolidation, and then there was some BS news is really the reason I added after seeing this consolidation. Then it got lower. Somebody check, it was, but that's still a good amount of OI, honestly, 1 to 2K on Lyft. That's interesting. So yeah, I like a move to $19 on Webull though for sure. 1833 is about where I have it topped out right now because of this fair value gap. Who asked about that? Somebody asked about that. So hopefully that answers your question. I'm looking for a move to 18 or 19 on Webull. Honestly, I was bored on Friday, saw the news, or Thursday whenever I did it, and the chart looks a lot like Robinhood's. I don't think this has Robinhood potential. Y'all know how I feel about Webull long term. Y'all know how I feel about China. I'm not a communist agent like Chuck. But I could see this moving to the 50s. BBAI, sure, this stock has some interesting sentiment for sure. Sure, I'll do Meta next. Thanks, Kel, for the. We need 2 more roses, y'all. Still nobody else has joined the fan club. Get us to 15K likes, y'all. Get us to 15K. BBAI, I said it last time, we're above the golden pocket. I like a move to 10. I like a move to $10.40. Again, I don't know anything about that company. I said this last time too. I don't know anything about this company, but I like a move to $10 for sure. Okay, let's do Meta. Yeah, I mean, Meta's past all my fibs, Chuck. Let me see here. 900. I respect that. Let me see here. Yeah, the minus 618 I have is 913. So I guess I could see that. If it holds 717, I like a move back to 750 for sure, short term. So if it loses 717, I like a move back to the 600s. So y'all, oh, sorry, go ahead, Chuck. We still need 2 more roses, y'all. Come on, send some roses. And make sure y'all share the live out, send it in the Discord, tell people you're here. We need more people here. Get us to 15K likes. Keep hitting the screen. Why is nobody but Chuck joining my fan club? Like, what are y'all doing? Bunch of haters. God, Chuck and I taking time out from our fan. What up, Milestone? What up, CD? Thanks for liking it. Hymns. What up, EAD? What up, baby? I forgot, guys. Sorry, I forgot to go look at the YouTube comments. Yeah, we can do hymns. What up, Real Tion? Yo, if you don't follow me on YouTube, make sure to go sub to me on YouTube. If you don't follow me on TikTok, make sure to follow me on TikTok. Make sure to follow my boy C Money as well. For those of you that don't know Chuck, he's the other teacher in the master class. So if you're about to do the master class, you're gonna get to know Chuck real good too. I know everybody knows me real well, but you're gonna get to know Chuck real well too. So Hims is pretty simple. We came out of this golden pocket. That's why I said I was going to buy some more shares apprehensively. Not anything tight. I put about 5K additional into Hims. So not like big money for me. At 41.50. And so I didn't get absolute bottom, but pretty damn close. And we need back over 40. We need back over 50, really, is what it is. Thanks for the sub on YouTube, y'all. Yeah, sub me on YouTube for sure. Chuck and I are going to get way more into this content game. I've been riding Chuck like crazy, giggity. And he's finally taking it serious too. Yeah, I think I'm finally going to get my opportunity on Oscar here to get a fuck ton more shares. So let's just clear all the drawings here on Oscar. I like a move on Oscar down to 15. That's what I'm going to be looking to add. Y'all go up here. We only have 9 minutes left to get this. Yeah, how are we don't come on, y'all. Send us some roses. Let's get some. Keep hitting the screen. Let's get to 15K likes, y'all. Come on. Keep hitting this. You should see like a thing, a meter. You need to be hitting the likes button so much that there's a meter up top by my name. And you need to be filling that up consistently. That's how more people find the live, y'all. That's all. You got to keep liking them. You got to keep liking them. TikTok is like such a gamification thing, man. It's so annoying. I'm not on TikTok. Well, I hate you, UGH. We're on TikTok, bro. I think there's more money on TikTok. Anyway, so yeah, Hims. Hopefully I answered the question on Hims. I think Hims, we need over 50 on Hims. Pretty simple. And then Oscar, I like to move down to 15. Golden pocket area right here. And I'll definitely be adding some at 15. Keep hitting the screen, y'all. Notice how y'all are hitting the screen and liking and more people are coming in. Come on, keep hitting it. And then We need 2 more roses. Somebody besides Kel's got to send us some roses, man. We need 2 more. I don't know what they do, but we need 2. What other tickers y'all want me to do? Drop them in the comments of either stream or the Discords. I've been monitoring. I'll do it up right now. Y'all send them 1 rose. Yeah, it's only 1 cent, y'all. Come on, send us some. Hurts, man. Hurts that y'all won't send us any roses. What up, Mohammed, bro? If you don't follow, drop a follow. Keep liking the live, y'all. You need to be filling that bar up top every single time. Just keep tapping. Let me just make sure I didn't miss. You could lower. Do you think you could a lower cost leap soon for the Discord? Yeah, Realty on. I said Intel leaps. We found some good priced Intel leaps. Actually, on this call, we found some GoPro leaps that I like a lot that are only $20 a contract, which is kind of insane to me. So yeah, no, you need at least a year on the contracts is what a leap is. Oh yeah, that's a good question. So Chuck's wondering, that's a great question for everyone. What do y'all mean by cheap? Like when you say that, you think you would want a lower cost? Because here's my best advice to anyone trading options. Whether you take oh, there we go. Somebody sent a rose. We need 1 more rose, y'all. We need 1 more rose from 1 more person. Send us a rose, y'all. Come on. We need 1 more rose. We're almost to our 3 rose goal. Yeah, like what's your definition of cheap? And I just want to remind y'all that the more expensive they are, the less percentage move you need to make money. I feel like a lot of people want the cheap ones. Sorry, I'm responding to a message. But I think y'all need to kind of like reprogram your brains and remind yourself that there we go. Brennan just said the lift leap that I'm looking at for come on, someone else send another rose. We need Brennan, send us a rose, bro. Yob, send us a rose. Somebody send us a rose. Let's get to 20K likes. Share the live out. I think y'all need to remember, like, let's say you have a contract costs $100. If that went 100%, you'd made $100. If you bought a $1,000 contract, you only need that to go 10% to make $100, but you have way more protection. Because obviously, normally more expensive leaps or more expensive options mean you have more time on it. So I mean, the average American cheap, so like a $3,400 leap is not as feasible for a $500 to $1,000 leap if assuming account size of the average. I don't really know what you meant by that, but I'm assuming you're just saying 3,400 is expensive, and I want you to kind of reframe your brain when you're thinking about that in 2 things. One, you should paper trade, in my personal opinion, until you have about 2 to 5K in your account. Secondly, every account, and I will just say this, that this is not financial advice. Not that that matters, by the way. Anytime somebody says that, I always laugh. Because that's not a law. I can say whatever I want. It's up to y'all if you follow it or not. As long as I'm not forcing you to hit any buttons, we're good. But I lost my train of thought. I totally spaced out. On that play. Yeah, on that stock. I've had about 2,000. It's true. That's true. That's a great point too. You gotta marry. Yeah, no, great. I mean, Chuck and I have been talking about this a lot lately that we need to let our leaps cook. I mean, we have folks in the Discord like paying for houses off these leaps, and yeah. But anyway, somebody just commented and said, "What up, Cherry? Thanks for joining. If you don't follow, please follow." Somebody just said, "I've had about 1,400 to 2,100 in my account for the last 2 months, and I feel like I can't afford your plays." So the way I grew that account, a 2K account, I was full porting leaps. Um, I would much rather full port elite. Oh, this is where I was going. This is my opinion on this. Y'all keep tapping the screen. Let's get the 20K likes. Share it out. We need one more. We need one more new person to send us a rose, man. We have 2 minutes left to hit this goal. Somebody send us a rose. Here's my opinion on that. I would rather full port a leap than play short dated options, hundreds of contracts over and over again. Like I'm always curious on the psychology of someone, and I don't mean this in a negative way. I'm just always curious on the psychology of someone that is scared to full port a leap that has 2 years on it, compared to someone that will paper cut themselves to death on short dated options. Like you've said, your account's been anywhere from 1,400 to 2,100 for the last 2 months, so it sounds like your account's not growing. Which means the short dated shit's not working either, and the cheap shit's not working either. So you got to kind of get past that fear. For me, at least, experience, I've always grown my account. Options, yeah. Keep hitting the likes, y'all. Come on, like let's share this live out, y'all. Share it out. Let your friends know. Full port sounds and feels like the irresponsible play. It sounds like it. It does. It definitely does. But on leaps, here's what I'll say: the wealthiest people you know did not get wealthy on extreme diversification. One of the richest dudes I know went all in on Meta at during COVID. Put his entire stock account into just. He's a decamillionaire now. So for those of you that don't know, during COVID, Meta went all the way down to, well, at its lowest, 77. He put his entire account into that, and it went up to, 750. So exactly, fewer plays, higher conviction. 100%, Brennan. Could not agree with you more. Fewer plays, higher conviction. Because in your brain you can make it back. Exactly, which isn't true, bro. I say it all the time. The short dated shit with the cheap contracts, it sounds easy, but it's death by 1,000 paper cuts, man. I'd rather get my back blown out on a massive play than paper cut myself to death 1,000 times. I'd much rather have 2 years of time and my whole account is in that play. And by the way, you got to pick and choose correctly, right? Like right now, if I was to full port one play, it would have been Kava. Nothing else is worth a full port right now. Though that INTC chart with the calls is really intriguing to me. But this Kava chart, I could not have got us in at a better time. If I could go back, I would personally, I'd full port the challenge account. I'd put all 20 at the time. The account was about 20K. Now it's at almost 24K. I would have done. Oh yeah, Target looks like it's got a massive daily W for me. I would have for sure full ported Kava if I could do it again. Yeah, I could see Target going to like 124, past that, like 145. I could see that for sure. This kind of grow, yeah. Yeah, it needs past 110, but yeah, I like Target looks good. Target looks good for sure. What up, y'all that just joined? If you don't follow, drop a follow. Make sure to share the live out, y'all. Let's get to 20K likes and let's just get to 30. What up? What up, Yasmin? Good to see you. Yeah, I mean, the 200 on Target's all the way at 123, so I could see that for sure. Would never want to cause Discord drama, but it's hard deciding whether or not to take your plays and wait or trade with the other mods. Which Discord are you in? The Real TN? Are you in OnlyFans or Divine? I'm assuming you just mean short dated stuff. I mean, it all depends, man. Yeah, keep my thoughts to myself. I would just be careful on too much short dated stuff, man. Especially if you have like a job and you're not. Yeah. And you got, the short dated stuff is like trading meme coins, bro. Like more people are getting their back, blown out than not. What up, RD man? If you don't follow, bro, drop a follow. All right, y'all. Now, come on, let's keep tapping the freaking screen. Let's get over. How many people have we had in this live? We've had like 200 people in this live, but we only had like let's get like 100 people in here at the same time. What up, main key? Thanks for joining, bro. If you don't follow, drop a follow. Yeah, no more short dates for me. Lost too much money. Yeah, a lot of people do. What up, Milestoner? Thanks for joining. I'm gonna share this onto Twitter real quick, bro. It's gonna say I paused the live, but here we go. There we go. I'm back. Exactly, bro. I completely agree. What is my TikTok name? Edgar Allan Doe 2. Okay. Go ahead, Chuck. Sorry. Here, let me take this off. Now I think everybody can hear you too, Chuck. I'm gonna, even if they're not on TikTok, I just took my headphones out. That way people can hear you too on the YouTube. Yeah, no. Here's the thing with short dated stuff, man. It's not that you can't. Anybody that knows me or has taken the master class or has known me for a while knows that I'm very logical and math based in my thinking when it comes to trading. If you look at the statistics, remember that first of all, a lot of people aren't profitable trading, first and foremost. Secondly, the people that are swing traders. So for me, it's like I'm gonna go where the money is, man, which is on longer dated stuff. Like that's just these are just the facts. It's like what is that saying? The facts don't care about your feelings or whatever. It's the same thing with this. Like, man, I'm not saying that there aren't people out there making money on short dated calls and puts. I'm just saying it's a lot less than people make it seem. It's a lot less than people make it seem. And you just need to remember that if you're playing short dated options, like for example, at 0DTE, they say that you should really only be in that for like 30 to 45 minutes. I see people in that get in at open and they're like holding it till close. You're cooking yourself. Weeklies, you're only supposed to be in for like max 24 hours, for example. So you don't give yourself any room for error, is what I always say on shorter dated stuff. And that's where like I'm just not the type of person. I know I'm imperfect. And I think too many people, and by the way, it took me a long time to realize that, but this is why Chuck and I always say, y'all keep hitting the screen, keep sharing the live out. This is why Chuck and I say all the time that this is why we start the masterclass with mastering your emotions. And by the way, that's a lifelong goal, right? Is trying to figure out your emotions and all that kind of stuff. But the truth is that too many people think that they're unbeatable and that you never lose a trade and all that kind of stuff, but that's just not reality. And I'm never gonna lie about that. I'm never gonna. And Chuck's the same way. Like we lose sometimes, man. That's life, bro. I've lost a ton at life, like a ton, and that's shaped me into who I am today. But anybody that acts like they never lose a trade are the same type of people that act like they're never down or they're in life, period. And that's just not reality. So that's why
taking a loss on the trade is 100% an ego thing.
Correct.
I take losses on trades. I just take losses minimal because you wait for sit-ups. Like when you lose a lot, and everyone when they first start, you lose. You lose a lot when you first start, right? And you get sick of losing. So these people will say, like, so do you only post winners? It's not that we only post winners. It's that we don't lose as much as we used to because we've learned our lesson. Like we've touched the hot stove so many times to a point now where we're like, hey, bro, like I'd rather be patient and right than quick and wrong.
And I post all the time if I'm wrong. I mean,
right, exactly.
I got my back blown out on Nike not too long ago, y'all. I'm sure you remember that. So it happens, man.
Yeah.
It happens. So
it happens. You guys gotta get back up and shoot, though.
Exactly. That's just life, man. And again, anybody who tries to act like they never lose is just, again,
that sucks. Just be right more than you are wrong.
That's just.
You'll be in this game all the time.
The goal should never be to avoid red days. It should be to make them small enough that you live on another day. So, because no red days is impossible. Let's get to 30K likes. Share the live out, y'all. Somebody hit us up with this thing up here. I'm going to pin this. Somebody help us out on this. What is this thing that we need? This is a community crown. Somebody help us out. Somebody give us the community crown, man. What other tickers y'all want us to go over? What up, C? What up, Carrington, my boy? Exactly, bro. That's what it's all about. Mentally, you gotta see, man. Honestly, like that might sound statistical, but it's this that's hard, y'all, to get in shape. It's this that's hard. This takes the most work. And that's what's going to help you be a successful trader.
That's our week 1 class this week. Market psychology. Get my brain right first.
Correct. Okay. But you're right more than you're wrong, and even when you lose less. Yeah, exactly, bro. Exactly. I definitely am right now more than I am wrong, for sure. But it wasn't always like that. On stocks in particular.
Someone's asking for Riot. And
yeah, I saw that. I'll go over Apple really quick. So I like Apple to 223 here for sure. We got in at 205 on these Apple leaps. I like Apple to 223. Keep hitting that screen, y'all. Please share the TikTok out. Okay, let's go over Riot. And then we got somebody asked for Tesla again. We already did Tesla, but I guess I can do it again. Man, I hate going on a chart and seeing I played it out to perfection. I had a daily M on Riot back in January, and that shit played out to a T. Damn. If Riot can get over 13, I like it to 15. So what up, Beach Girl? Thanks for joining. If you don't follow, drop a follow. I like Riot to 15 if we get over 13. 15 and then 16. What up, Zach? Thanks for joining. If you don't follow, drop a follow. Make sure to follow my boy Chuck. And then SFRM. Sure, SFRM. SRFM. That's my dyslexia. Sorry. Surf Air Mobility. I've never even heard of this company. I had a feeling it would be a sub $5 stock. What does this company do? What are they known for? I don't know anything about them. Mean fair value gap here at $5. So don't love that for you, but let's get to 30K likes, y'all. Keep hitting the screen. Share this out, please. If you don't follow, drop a follow, y'all. Please share the live out. We're out here dropping stock bombs, dropping life knowledge, all that kind of stuff. We're here. We've been here. I've been going live. This is my 5th straight day live, man. I'm dedicated to this now. I'm trying for y'all. I'm really trying. Where do you share your trades? I have a Discord.
You're getting me hyped.
I know, bro. I'm telling you, we're taking over, bro. We're taking over. Keep sharing, y'all. Let's get to 30K likes. Somebody hit me with this community badge thing up here, man. Help a brother out.
Bro, we're up to 15th place now.
Oh, nice.
We started 40th. I'll take it.
Tesla, I did Tesla. I can do it again. I think it's going to 250. Oh, this FRM, you need over 430, and you might be able to see the golden pocket's at $5. I don't know what this company does, so take that with a grain of salt. I've never traded them before. Don't know how the company moves. Don't know anything about them. But yeah, here's Tesla again. I mean, like I've been saying, the chart makes the news. It's wild. I told Chuck this. What? Oh, Chuck just disappeared. He must be going. Michael, thanks for joining. If you don't follow, drop a follow, bro. It's funny. I always say it. Chuck knows. I've been saying this since I met Chuck. The chart makes the news. Chart makes the news. And we double top. This M started to form on Tesla, and I told y'all in the Discord. It's hilarious how the chart always knows, man. And then Elon goes out and starts. They did a. This is going to 250, 270 minimally. in my personal opinion. So we'll see.
Oh, shoot, put that car out. Yeah.
Guys, go up to this big fat golden heart up here. Join my fan club. Somebody comment why you haven't. Why is Chuck in the fan club? I wanted to call it the Dead Poet Society. You get it because, Edgar Allan Poe, but it's not long. That's too long of a name. So thank you for the follow, Albert. We appreciate it. My boy C Money as well. Thank you. Keep liking, share out the live, y'all. Let's get to 30K likes. Oh, my boy Alex is back. Thanks, Albert. Thank you, bro. Oh, thank you, whoever did that. See, another person. The huge heart up there. So I don't have a price on it. Stephen Locke, thanks for joining, bro. If you don't follow, drop a follow.
Kendrick Lamar sucks. It's absolute. OVO's back, baby. 6'9".
I think it costs 20 cents. Okay. Everyone in here's got 20 cents, y'all. Come. Alex, you want to come up, bro, or you can't talk, you said? If you can't. Alex, you have 349 followers on TikTok? I didn't know you posted like that, bro. All right, y'all. Keep dropping the likes. Keep sharing the live. Let's get more people in here. But yeah, I like Tesla to 350. How far are your contracts? I want to understand contracts you get into. Leaps in 2026 or earlier. First of all, a leap is only a leap if you have more than a year of time. The majority of plays that I'm in right now are 2027 contracts. January 15, 2027. I'm in Kava, January 15, 2027. I'm gooning on here. Sorry, that totally threw me off. January 15, 2027, Kava, we got in at 72. Those are up anywhere from, depending on when you got in, 30 to 50%. I'm in UNH, that's down 8% at the moment. I mean, those are January 15th as well. That's down. Apple calls, we got in those at 205. In Google, I believe 200. Somebody tell me if I'm wrong. We got in the Google 200 calls. January 15, 2027 as well. And those are up about 10% right now. Hope your question, Laura Croft. She's in the YouTube. So yeah, hopefully that answers the question, Laura, on the contracts. What about AMZU? Sure. Let's look at AMZU. I don't know anything about this company. You ever heard of this ticker, Chuck? AMZU?
No. Not an Amazon proxy?
No, it's an Amazon 2X share. No, I don't buy any leveraged products. Yeah, I don't buy any leveraged products personally. And buying options on these levered products, you got to be really careful. They will go the opposite direction on you really, really fast. So just be careful on that. But Amazon itself is one company that if I only could buy truly one company for the rest of my life, it might be Amazon because they're in so much. So
they got Prime Day this week.
Yeah. Did that answer your question, Laura? Did Laura leave? Did Laura leave the live?
I think the only thing that could take the market down would be that this
18 people on the YouTube.
Earning.
Yeah, I agree with you. Earning because there's no bad tariff news left. There's no. Yeah, I know about Melly. Melly options are so expensive, bro. You want to go look at a freaking expensive ass company to play options on? Go look at Melly's chain, bro. I mean, cool company for sure, but I personally couldn't play options on them. It's way too much for me. What up, follow 630? Drop a follow, bro. And my main account, y'all know, has it's a 6-figure account, and I wouldn't trade Melly options. They're too expensive for me with the amount of time that I like to take. But yeah, Melly's a cool company. I like to own. If you own it, you bought it a long time ago. Are you playing any of the BTC Treasury options? No, not personally. FSLR, I think Solar is coming back with these interest rates cuts. Well, first of all, there haven't been any interest rate cuts yet. It's recovered a lot of the dips. I mean, we can look at FSLR, but let's be very clear. There's been no interest rate cuts yet.
Solar's gonna get hit because of that tax bill.
I was going to say, and they're taking away solar credits. We'll see if that actually sticks, but that's one thing. While I'm mainly fiscally conservative, I don't know. I feel like I'm a perfect centrist. I have so many views on both sides. Keep hitting the screen, y'all. Let's get to 30K likes. Because I'm all about, I don't call it clean energy because I think that's bullshit. If you look into it, you can see that it does just as much inefficient it is to make. Like for electric cars, the batteries better, it's way less expensive, and I'm a cheap ass, so like electric and solar energy, but it has nothing to do with me thinking it's a positive impact on the environment. I think if more people just recycled, we could make a better positive impact on the environment. You know how many people don't fucking, you know how many cities in America don't have a good recycling program? Look it up. It'll depress you. FSLR, I mean, I like it to 211, I guess. Zivati, I'm sure I said that wrong, bro. If you don't follow, drop a follow. Y'all, let's get to 30K. Y'all, come join the fan club, man, up here, okay? Join the fan club. Guys, join the fan club. Join the fan club. We need someone send us this community thing, y'all. I'm going to pin it. We need the community crown. Someone send us the... What up, VJ? Thanks for joining. If you don't follow, drop a follow, bro. Y'all.
Hey, what is MetaPlanet? What is this?
What is MetaPlanet? I have no idea.
Like, that's a coin?
I don't know what MetaPlanet is. Will we get a dip this summer? Dip this summer on what? What are you asking for? Like on the overall market? How about Ford? Don't play Ford would be my advice on Ford. Why are you trying to play Ford, bro? Oh, okay. I take it back. The chart looks kind of fire. There we go. I'm the asshole. Am I the asshole? Yes, I am for saying that. The chart on Ford looks kind of fire. I'm not gonna lie.
I'm never playing Ford.
I like a move on Ford to $13, maybe $14. So who was that asked? The one and only. Sorry to be a dick, bro. Yeah, I like Ford. I like the Ford chart. I like the Ford chart. So yeah, am I the asshole? Me, I am. It's me. I'm sorry about that. I like the guys. Get us to 30K likes. Keep tapping the screen. Keep tapping the screen until you see a bar up top, guys, and it's raining confetti on me. Yeah, I like the Ford chart. What up, Thomas? Chance, thanks for joining, bro. Drop a follow. Keep liking, y'all. Keep tapping that screen. Let's get to 30K likes. Dip in the market. I mean, we went. Did you not buy the Liberation Day dip, Laura? We went to like. What do you mean it flew up? We went all the way down to the golden pocket on SPY. Did you get scared and not buy 480? I mean, we're going to be $200 higher than that before we get a substantial dip, in my opinion. MetaPlanet is a Japanese company that does something with crypto. Oh, that's gonna be a pass for me. Chief Queef.
Just won the stage.
Thanks for joining, Chief Queef. Make sure to drop a follow. Everybody that's joining, make sure to drop a follow. Keep it. Let's get to 30K likes, y'all. Come on. Keep hitting it until you see that little bar up top fill up. Look into TTD, please. Sure, why not? No, but I don't see a substantial dip coming in the market until at least 640 or beyond. My boy Chuck on the TikTok, he's got us going to 690. Why does the trade desk trade in the 70s? I don't think this is worth this at all, but whatever. I mean, this will fill the gap. This will definitely fill the gap at some point, but this 200-day moving average is going to be hard. This fair value gap it's stuck on right now. I mean, this needs past, call it $80 to really get bullish momentum into the 90s and the hundreds. So, but I don't trade desk. I've never gotten the hype on trade desk at all, personally. But I mean, I will say the options on that move pretty nicely, though.
You see
I'm trying to get.
over 500.
My cousin's trolling us, or he's just trying to help us with a good question. I'm trying to get into investing. How much should I start with, and what company is the best right now? Anywhere from 2 to 5K. And if you're literally just getting into investing, just buy $20 of the S&P every single day and buy $100 of Bitcoin every single day. Is what I would do. If like you don't want to trade and you just want to invest, I would buy $100 of Bitcoin every single day, no matter what the price is. And I would buy 20 to 25. I buy $30 of the S&P every single day, no matter the price. In a personal account, I put 15% of every one of my checks into my 401k, and then I put $25 a day into my IRA, my personal IRA. Put it all in GameStop. Shut the fuck up. Lucky Charm, thanks for joining, bro. Guys, get us to 30K likes. If you don't follow, drop a follow. What other questions do y'all have? We have more people in the YouTube than the TikTok. Y'all share the TikTok. Get us to 30K likes. Let's get your friends in here, man. Help them out. Help them with their money. What other questions do y'all have, man? Man, I'm gonna plug, man. Make sure you're reading your Bibles, man. Come on. Make sure you're reading your Bibles, okay? More to this life than just money. Trust me. Take it from me. Take it from me. I learned it the hard way. Got to work on yourself, man. MetaPlanet is a BTC treasury. Yeah. I got no interest in that. Just buy Bitcoin.
What is it though? Is it a ticker or is like this on a crypto?
I have no idea. What's the ticker symbol from MetaPlanet? Whoever was asking that. What's the ticker symbol?
I like to buy Meta.
I'm going to get off here at 3:30 and go for a run just so everybody knows. Somebody help us, and I'm not going to live stream my run. Somebody help us out with this community crowd. All glory to Jesus Christ. Absolutely. 100%. 100%. We just went from 30 people on the YouTube live to 8. I don't get the YouTube live stuff. Keep liking the live. MTPLF. Sure, let me look it up. MTPLF. You, bro.
What's the price on it?
$11. The chart looks putrid. Since November of 2024. Now it did start at $1, so it's done. I mean, it's done like a 1,000% move.
That's not bad.
No, at its high it was 17, 16. That's not terrible, but I don't know anything about them, guys and gals, so I can't, in good faith, say to trade it. But it's holding above its 38% fib, which is $10.50. Golden Pockets at $6.50. I don't know. I don't love it. ACHR. Okay, I'll do ACHR for you if you create a TikTok and you come follow me. That's the only way I'll chart that for you, bro. Gene Carl Sank, thanks for joining, bro. Like, share the live out. At least get us to 30K likes, y'all. Come on.
What about SBET?
SBET?
Yeah, I was seeing talk about that possibly becoming the MSCI.
People are hype. So people are wait 1 minute. People are hype about MetaPlanet, Carrington. What up, Gene Carl Sanchez? If you don't follow, I think you follow, but if you don't, drop a follow. Make sure to follow my boy C Money. Y'all keep tapping. Get us to 30K. Let's get 30 people in here. Come on. Share the live out. People are hype about MetaPlanet. We can look at Delta. So somebody remember this ticker, MTPLF. I don't know anything about it. Is it a publicly traded company or is it a crypto coin? Somebody asked for Delta just now. If Delta can get over 113, I like a move to 130 on Delta. Yeah, Delta. Yeah, like the. Oh wait, this is Delta Electronics. Did you mean? Did whoever ask mean the one and only? Do you mean Delta, like Delta Electronics, or do you mean Delta the airline? Jesus, he probably means the airline.
Yeah, they got earnings on Thursday.
Yeah, they do. Let me see here. So let me just run a fib here on here. Go from this high to this swing low. I don't know if Delta can get over. I mean, to be safe, I'd wait for it to get over the 200-day moving average, which is 55. And if it can get over that, I mean, it'll for sure test the golden pocket in this 57, 60 area. So I don't know. If Google remembers my login, well, then get in the TikTok, bro, and I'll chart it for you. We hit 30K likes. Nice, y'all. Thank you. Thanks.
Oh, what's going on with the phone?
Yeah, Delta Airlines. So I just did Delta for you, bro. Yeah, it's a popular name. It's a company. So it's a publicly traded company. Interesting. Okay. Cool. Fandy just joined, bro. Make sure to drop a follow. Share the live out, y'all. I think this has been a good live. Let's hear it in the comments. Has this been a good live? I don't know. Appreciate the follow. I think this has been it. What's the YouTube handle? The YouTube handle is, oh yeah, if you want to come follow me on YouTube, y'all, it's Chuck posts on here too. It's Doughboys 2022. So Doe is in, like Edgar Allan Doe, Boys 2022. So that's my YouTube. That's where you can go see the screen, by the way. I'm sharing on there. Helpful, educational, cool. Love to hear. Any other tickers before? Anytime you say the other platforms, they shadow your live. Oh, that sucks. Okay, well, there we go, Chuck. We just learned something.
Interesting.
TikTok's wild like that. Okay. He wants ACHR. Okay, ACHR. Archer Aviation. Is this like a Joby type of play? I would just play Joby. But it's holding over its 38% fib here at 981. I don't know. I like a move to 13, 12, and then 13, 11.40, and then $13. Hopefully that answered your question. I don't know anything about ACHR though. So, and yeah, that's C money. Any other ticker requests, y'all, on YouTube before I get off? I need to go for a run before. Thanks for subbing to me on YouTube, y'all. Thanks. Make sure to share my socials out, y'all. I'm trying to grow again. I'm taking this serious. I'm spending a ton of time on this for y'all. So if you could share out my stuff, that would be very appreciated. Very, very appreciated. Can I add a BB bot to the server? What the fuck does that mean? No. Takes it serious for 1 month. Hey, fuck you, Alex.
Bro, the Nuggets just traded for Valanciunas.
Yeah, that's old news, bro. That happened days ago. They're going to be good as hell. The Nuggets are stacked.
That's so lame, bro. God, I hate the Nuggets.
All right, y'all. Bright and early pre-market live tomorrow. It won't be too early just because Chuck and I got to take our – it won't be super early just because Chuck and I both have kids that we have to take to school, but it'll be about 8 a.m. Central Standard Time. But I'll jump on live for sure.
Yeah, I'll be on there for a second.
Yeah. We'll run it. Chuck and I are –
it's 8, right?
Yeah, maybe we can do something. I got to go eat dinner with the fam when I get back. Joby's one I got us in at like $6. Oh, here you can see when we got it in. Okay, so in the 7s, the bull flag. But look at where it's rejecting. That's the same supply zone that I had last time. It's wild, man. The stock market, if you can chart, you will see things so much more clear. Look at this. Boom, boom, boom. Now, look at this. This is what I always find interesting. So it took us this long to retest this area. This time we came down here and retested it within a couple months. I would bet that Joby sees past $12 relatively soon. Just my guess. Any other ticker requests, anyone, before I jump off? Where are y'all from? I'm originally from Chicago as well.
South Carolina.
And Chuck's from South Carolina. Follow me on all the socials, y'all. I'm getting off. We did Webuild already, Albert, but I can do it one more time before I leave. My cousin and I, who's in here, we actually worked for the White Sox through high school and college. We sold timeshare out of there. We were those annoying people. I'll tell you what, though, that job, I credited, I like Webuild to about $19. Or back down to 10. What's up, GG? Thanks for joining. If you don't follow, please drop a follow. Even though we were super annoying, I credit that job for sure with a bunch of my success, my confidence in selling, learning how to sell anything. We started selling timeshare when we were seniors in high school. We did it all through college. So we came out of college with like 5 years of sales experience. And I'm telling you what, if you can sell timeshare, you can sell anything, bro. Nobody wants to buy a fucking timeshare. Nobody.
That's facts.
And we were good as hell at it. So, and we got to go to cool ass places. We worked all the White Sox home games, worked all the Bulls home games, Six Flags, Arlington Horse Track before they tore it down. If you're from the Chicago area, you know what I'm talking about. What up to Sean? Good to see you, bro. Make sure to drop a follow on TikTok here, bro. Go follow I can't say another platform. Apparently they shadow banned me. But yeah, make sure to follow me on TikTok, brother. I'll follow you too. I'll follow you as well, bro. So yeah, no, where in Chicago are you from, brother? I think the YouTube went relatively well. Yeah, no problem reviewing it again, Albert. No problem at all. No problem at all. What's up, living my best? Thanks for joining. If you don't follow, drop a follow. I need to go for a run. I'm going to go for at least 4 miles. Alex, I'm going to run about 4 miles right now, bro. My cousin and I are doing the High Rocks event in Chicago. When is that, Alex? When is that? November? We're going to do the High Rocks competition in Chicago.
Okay.
So I've been trying to get my cardio back to where it belongs for something like that.
Yeah, I forget that rope.
Yeah, no, get that, bro. Orland Park. Oh, nice. I went to Providence, bro. So you should know where that is if you live in Orland Park. That's where I went to high school at Providence Catholic. So I know right where Orland Park is. Had a bunch of homies that live there. Small world. Small world. I don't live in Illinois anymore. I haven't lived there for years, but I'm not going to say where I live now. But I still live in the Midwest. I'll probably always live in the Midwest. I love the Midwest. Midwest, nice. Yeah, Orland Park's cool. It's grown a ton. I was just back there not too long ago. Why were we back there? What was I doing back there? I don't even remember. Orland Park's cool, though. It's grown a ton. It's grown a ton. All right, y'all. I got to go for a run. This was fun. We'll probably do another one tonight. If we don't do one tonight, we'll for sure be on tomorrow, like I said. So, peace.